Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Mad Dog Pruitt, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Acuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this.
Now at the plate, Philip Rainey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side.
1-1-1.
They're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to. Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. To the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another chance. Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mad Dog.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Let's go right here.
The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. They start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready now, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Jose Martinez.
0-2, here it comes.
Straight up, straight up.
Pitch is popped up. Dozier has a play.
Got it.
But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that ends the inning. Some more. Shane Carl will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far.
51, Shane.
Now to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going
to
to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good. Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes 1 swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With 1 swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Here you go now. Come on now.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down. At the plate, Jose Martinez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into a bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Mad Dog Pruitt, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next.
Let's play ball. Full 4. Take your base. Out. 3.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Drive it deep. Here we go.
Pruitt stands at second with no outs.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog. Runner, runner, runner.
And now the runner's trying for third. Stand up. Here's the ball popped up high in the air. He'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jim Gage, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's the ball.
A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
The 0-1 delivery. Slap hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Dig.
Dozier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hey,
4 runs here in this half inning. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big.
Welcome back as the Braves look to get their bats going here in the third, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves. So it's on.
Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte.
center fielder,
1 for
number
1
11.
after a single his
Ender.
first time up. The 2-2.
1-1.
Ground out to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base are the key to getting back into this one.
Pruitt fields it cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So chalk that one up as an E. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ozzie.
And him there as this is rolled out to short. To his right, Pruitt. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, Mad Dog Pruitt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Mad Dog Pruitt. See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
0-1.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Speed up and drive it, huh?
The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breathe. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
For Atlanta, the shortstop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-5 tonight's final. The Royals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Mad Dog Pruitt, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame.
Chisenhall.
Made to short, 6. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him.
Settling in now, Kevin Gossman.
The pitcher, Kevin Gossman.
Hey, two-way.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year.
His hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hunter.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, see it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Hit to third. Camargo's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Freeman.
The 1-1 home. Popped up. Pruitt is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. The 1-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, big guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Hunter Dozier. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dozier is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Pruitt on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Oh, Dave, get your pitch up there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Hey, let her fly right
There
here.
goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
The batter, the center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Hey, let her rip.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Pruitt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Johan Camargo.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And another foul ball.
Hey, just pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. It's sharply toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Is the rather one-sided final tally. The Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Kevin Gausman earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box coming up next. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Jamer
set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Look toward the hole. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier.
Leading off for the Tigers.
The windup and the 0-1.
Grayson.
Round to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Copeland patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Comes set. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Copeland looking up. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive.
So stepping in, Nico Goodrum. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. As we take a look at his numbers. Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Standing in, Angel Vielma. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Theo Copeland, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Copeland.
Chopper up the middle to his left. Pruitt. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Pruitt. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Detroit capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Blaine Hardy gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Joe MLB The Show has Saturday night baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Danny Duffy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word?
Heat base, 3. Heat base, 3.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Shaw gets his lead at first, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2.
Up and driving, huh?
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
4-4, take your base. Heat base. He's out. You're out. 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 You're out. 3. Out. First base. He's out. Out. Out.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and looking at the numbers, he's on a pace for over 50 homers this year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing season up until this point. I know we got about 5 or 6 weeks left in the regular season, but he's certainly on pace to have one of those special seasons. 50-plus homers. There's a handful of guys that get that done.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Royals leave. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
One down.
Cabrera.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play in the inning. Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. This year against right-handed pitching, Pruitt is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the catch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royal strength. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
He's set. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Tigers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Brad Keller will be the starter.
3.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Here comes the first pitch, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there.
One time,
He'll try it again. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In to score the runner from third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
The third baseman.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Come on, baby, square it up. One time, right now.
The 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. To second for 1.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up. You're
and
up.
now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming here in KC. Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
One.
On the ground is short. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miguel Cabrera.
Rolled clear out to short. Pruitt has it. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. So definite problem. Into the box now, Mad Dog Pruitt. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Copeland on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City.
Nobody better.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away. Now in the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long.
Next for the Tigers, Grayson Greenier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Line drive to left.
2-2-2.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting nods in the back.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2, the final today. The Royals posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
Brad Keller
earned his